these guitar tones in Terror and Resonance are kind of like they're recorded like that, and it's super indie. I find like it's just like it just sounds wacky and but 9 is wacky as well, and 12 12 is all sorts of wacky.
And I was listening to both albums, and I was trying to think about like what is one of the bigger differences I can find between the two, and what for you is the biggest difference between Sigur Ros's Tak and Thank You No Terror? I'm curious. This is a fun little question I was excited to ask you.
I know that to me, like Sigur Rós influenced most of the album.
Yeah.
Then there's like songs like in the Terror and Resonance soundtrack, like Saga.
Yeah.
Remember? I don't remember. I don't know if you remember last time we talked about how it felt like a jam. This album does not feel like a jam. This album is like crafted to perfection. The tones were searched for days and weeks and weeks in the studio.
Yeah,
I can tell it's detailed out the wazoo.
Yeah.
And I think the other difference is obviously one's melancholic, if you want to be soft and say it like that. No, I'm kidding. But but like one's much more darker. Those are like the biggest differences for me. But then like
we're on a similar page. Yeah, I was curious if you were gonna have the same as mine, and I think you actually do hit it. So when I was listening to both, I realized that the pace and the feel of the music in Thank You No Terror is much faster. It's
True.
much faster, and
I mean it's animation too, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's
also
exactly.
a show, like
exactly.
where
so
stuff blows up. Like we can't be like
exactly.
Like,
So
11 episodes.
So there's something where it's doing everything it can to keep that like ethereal ambience and that the smoothness and of like things like Sigur Rós, but at the same time, like we're on a motorbike. The guitar needs to be a bit faster than what you're gonna get on, like Glosslolly. I can't say these names, Glossolly, whatever. But like, you're gonna need to pick up the pace a little bit. And so that's one of the cool things is that when you hear Thank You No Terror, there's actually a bit of a it adds a bit extra like indie rock guitars, a bit extra like a bit of a lift up to the pace, and that essentially allows it to be as ambient and as spacey as it needs to be, to still have that Sigur Rós influence, that vibe, but also, be about terrorists that are a terrorist anime show. You can't do like Celeste or Milan in a terrorist anime show, like straight up. You're gonna need to pick it up a little bit. So that's the biggest difference. But I think it's cool because it actually comes with it means that like there's something in Thank You No Terror's music where because of that pace, there's a bit of some tracks like Saga and stuff have almost like a punk rock energy to it, where Sigur Rós sometimes feels, because it is post rock, it feels like they almost have the attitude of it, but they slowed everything down. So if you do
it's like halftime punk rock.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a bit like this because post rock has a lot of that noise rock influence and stuff like this. So
absolutely.
So because of that, I feel like if you ever wanted to do the experiment of what happens if I doubled up a Sigur Rós song, you can hit up the Thank You No Terror soundtrack and you got it. You got what you wish for.
Or you can make nightcore versions of Sigur Rós songs as well.
Well, you can make nightcore versions of no, not nightcore. You can make like a wave version of Thank You No Terror, and you'll probably end up in the Sigur Rós plane. If you reverse engineer both, you can somehow get there.
Morgan, just send me your half, and I'll reverse it. Okay.
No, yes, of course.
Okay, perfect.